According to The Hollywood Reporter, actor Jason Isaacs, best known for his role in the Harry Potter franchise as Lucius Malfoy, has landed the villain role in the upcoming Gore Verbinski film A Cure for Wellness. Isaacs will star opposite Chronicle's Dane DeHaan. The film follows DeHaan as a man who travels to the Swiss Alps to pick up his boss from a therapeutic institute, only to find that his boss has vanished. Forced to lengthen his stay, DeHaan's character begins to learn that something sinister is happening. John, do you buy or sell the addition of Jason Isaacs to A Cure for Wellness?
It is a big buy for me, but am I the only one who's smelling Shutter Island a little bit in the description of the thing? That being aside, Jason Isaac is an awesome actor. He's not a good actor. He's not a really reliable. He's an awesome actor. Whenever he pops on screen, he will own that character and he will deliver. He even had this, I don't talk a lot about television, but he even had this show that started, I can't remember if it was NBC or what, about a year or two ago called Awake. Do you remember that? It was an incredible premise for a show. Dude with his wife and his kid are in a car accident and his kid dies. But he wakes up the next morning and it's his wife who had died and his kid's still there. And then when he wakes up the next morning, it's reverse. And so he goes on for a year like this, where every morning that he wakes up, it's the other person who had died. And how his world changes that way. It's really interesting, but nobody watched it and went off air after one season. But that was the real introduction to me that this guy, Jason Isaac, can carry an entire, not only a movie, but a television series on his shoulders because of his pure acting ability. Matching him up with Dane DeHaan, who is, again, I think an actor who's going to be around for a very long time. It's a nice sounding story. Like I said, a little Shutter Island-ish, but I love the news. For me, big buy. Schnepp?
Yeah, I mean, the premise of the movie sounds really interesting. To me, it almost feels like less Shutter Island and more like Coma or some kind of weird body banks horror. You know, it definitely feels like it could go Cronenberg. Who knows? But yeah, he's a great actor, so I buy it.
Yeah,
Eric?
I buy it. And I'm curious to see Verbinski.
Yeah.
You know, here comes Verbinski off the Pirates of the Caribbeans and the Rango, and let's see kind of how he deals with an intimate, sort of scary horror story. Isaac's a great villain. You know, we know he knows how to play a villain. He's done so multiple times in his career. So I definitely buy it. I think it's a cool, creepy story. And I'm just really excited for Verbinski. I want to see him do something different than we've seen from him because I think he's a fantastic director. Visually, I think he does some really outstanding things. And so let's see him play in the horror genre. So similar to kind of Guillermo coming back to Crimson Peak, you know, after doing Pacific Rim and all these big movies. So I'm curious to see these guys kind of do these intimate genre movies because I feel like that's where they deliver some of their best stuff.